Hey Clashers, today we have a super interesting combination with the Yetis and the Super Archer Smash combination, and we cannot forget the bats just to clean things up, especially versus box bases. This setup is typically really good, so I feel like it should be perfect for Legends with how many box bases there are. But let's see what bases we're going to find. Maybe we'll get lucky and we don't find any box bases. We're going to figure out, so let's just go in and see how this strategy works. Okay, we have our first base. We have 3 single Inferno Towers. That's always nice to start, good for us to start things off. But how do we approach this? We could go through splash damage. This is always the most important thing. Splash damage is such an important key factor for us. But how do we do this? We could actually try to get somehow towards the tunnel with going from the far side, but not like going a little bit split like this. This might be the best approach to split up our troops just a little bit. We can use ice golems on each side, like that. Ice golems, then a few wizards, Valkyrie in the middle, super archers. Now like that, and then the lock launcher to really hopefully get towards the town. That's our approach. At the same time, though, we have to be careful that we're getting that single Inferno Tower. At least that would be really appreciated if we could get that down. Use that vulnerability soon. Now I think is a good timing to use that. The bottom single Inferno Tower did not go down, but at the same time, what is good for us is that our super archers should be able to reach it. That is really good for us. So super archers are going to reach it. That's great. Queen hopefully is going to get as far as possible towards the town hall. That would be great as well. We have the giant bomb. Let's use the rage over here. Come on, troops. You have to... Nope. Invisible. Nope. You're going to go for the town hall. There is no other way. You will go for that town hall. Guaranteed. Now, the bats from in here. Queen ability just to be safe. Wizard tower. Our wizard towers are tanked, so that's good for us. Let's freeze that again still. We have one more bat we can use on the outside. Clean things up. And now, there is not too much splash on the back end. This is our win condition right now. What do we have to freeze? At this point, only... Oh, wait. No. We have to freeze the Titan. If the Titan is not going down, our bats are not going to have the greatest time of their life. I mean, this would be painful, I believe. This would be really... Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness this Titan went down. This would have been awful. But let's freeze that now. We have the storages alive at the top side, but the question now is... Do we have enough power to finish this off? Obviously, this is luckily a triple single Inferno Tower base, one of those which you don't get that often, even though single Inferno Towers versus the current meta is not too bad in the mid-trophy ranges, because a lot of people are still using those heavy-hitting troops like the Dragon Rider combinations, Electro Titans. All of those troops are really not the best versus the... Oh no, tornado trap. And there we go, all of our bats are gone, but I think it shouldn't matter at all. But the good thing is we got our first 3-star on the board. That's looking great. Let's see now how we do versus maybe other bases. And let's see if we find triple multi-Inferno Tower, because I feel like I'm scared of that, okay? That's all what I'm saying. And we have our next base. This time around, we have 2 multi-Inferno Towers and 1 single Inferno Tower. So it's a small... Well, we have 2 poison towers, which kind of suck. But it's a small directional move into... more meta-style bases, okay? So let's try to figure that out and let's try to make this work. So the first thing I feel like is we cannot go from the far side. We have to come in somewhat from this angle maybe. Let's just move in from this top side, I believe. So let's wall break here. Then let's try to somehow funnel with Yetis this side. Then that side as well. Add an ice golem just for tanking purposes. Just like that, so we can connect the next wall break. Like that. Then we're using the lock launcher. Let's put everything in. Lock launcher in. All of those Yetis in. The super archers more towards the top side. To make sure they're not getting distracted too much from this bottom side. Now we have the clan castle coming out. Okay, that should be hopefully not the biggest problem. Let's see. Let's hope everything is going to redirect. Going into the core. Going into the direction of the town hall. This would be kind of crucial. King is tanking quite a bit. Queen is coming back, which is great news for us. King is taking everything. Can we take the warden ability? Warden ability right now, as everything is leaving the range And now let's use that rage right here as we're getting through. Oh, wait, can we get... Yes, we're getting through that wall. Let's rage that up. And now let's add the bats and everything. We can use the one headhunter for this back end, which is great to take down the Royal Champ. Queen has to take down the Town Hall. Let's use her ability. We have now the freeze onto the Wizard Tower. Oh my goodness, this is not looking too bad. I'm kind of excited. Come on, make this work. Can we? No, Queen is just pretty much dead. No reason to protect her. Let's freeze that again. Royal Champ has to carry this on the back end. Let's use the Archer at the top side. Do we have to freeze anything? I feel like at this point... Oh, that tornado trap was clutch that my bats dodged that. But I feel like the back end is just a little bit too much. We have 2 heroes on the back end. No way. It was looking so good. It looked so good in the first place. But then it falls short with like... Let's freeze that. Maybe we can... Can we still make that work? I don't think so. We have the headhunter on the Queen. But I feel like backhand, there's just a tiny little bit too much damage. The King is still there. Maybe with the good invisibility. No, I don't think we can make this work. Maybe tank with the wall break. Come on. Tank it. Make it work. Make the dream work. You have a lot of wizards. I don't think we can make this work. It is super close. It is way closer than I thought, to be honest. But this is kind of how it looks like when there is more splash damage, which means it's really big struggle. Maybe we could have... I'm just thinking about if I could have made any... Or, well, there was one more bidding, which I could have caught with some minions. But I wonder if I could have made any changes. I feel like the funnel and the top set was pretty good. We did really good job with like getting every troop inside. I was kind of afraid about that. Troops going more towards the top set, for example. So I think we did a good job on that. But the bats, I feel like maybe a couple of phrases could have been placed better. I'm not really sure. I feel like otherwise we caught most of those things. But maybe just the strategy. But let's try it out again and see what we're going to find next. Okay, next base, and we have only one multi-inferno tower. This is really good news for us. This is really good news. So what we can do on this one is we could dive in from this left side, try to take down both. We can take down pretty much the entire left side, and then walk around this bottom side with the bats. This is, I feel like, the best thing we can do. So let's try it out. Let's try to see if we can make this work. As well, I'm wondering what the best siege machine is, but I feel like the lock launcher is just going to be the best siege machine anyways. So let's just go in for that. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 wizard each, then that. Everything in here. The archers in here as well. 1 bakery to make sure the skeleton traps are not as annoying. So far so good. Oh wait, this one cannon did not go down. Shouldn't be the biggest problem, but I think it should be fine. I won't use the rage just yet, because with those ice golems, we don't need to hurry up. Like, I think it's fine with just delaying things a little bit. The lock launcher opening to the core, it's really good looking for us. King hopefully comes back, that would be kind of crucial. Let's use the King ability so he comes... Oof, okay, that might be now a problem. Open that. Warden ability now. We need to take down the splash in the core. This is just so crucial. Let's try to make that work. Now the bats in here to tank for that Royal Champion. Let's try it. We have 1 invisibility spell, which we can still use in the core if we need to. We have to as well take in consideration where and when to freeze. We have... Let's just freeze it here. I think that might be a good move. Like that. Now... Oh no, there was a... I'm just stupid. I didn't see the Wizard Tower. I did not see the bottom Wizard Tower. That is... Oh my goodness, this is just so bad. Let's just freeze that now. Royal Champ ability. Did I just throw it away? That would be really unfortunate. Let's just freeze it now here as well. We can already play some cleanup. I mean, there's not too much damage left at this point. Maybe the Royal Champ can carry. We have an invisibility spell to make good use of my Royal Champion. Come on, Warden. Yes, run out of range. That's good. That's good. We can already play some cleanup wizards. Can we make this work? Come on, come on. We don't have to use the invisibility just yet. The Warden, unfortunately, is going into the top Inferno Tower, which kind of sucks for us. But, I mean, as soon as we're getting through the Inferno Tower, I think we're fine. Aren't we? I feel like it might be good for us, especially with the Digi going to stun it. Now the question is, when are we going to use the invisibility? Let's see when the stun is going to happen. We have 1 Tesla after that. Arch Tower is actually targeting my Royal Champ, which is not too bad. Let's just turn that now invisible. Just like that, so the Arch Tower is going to retarget. I think this might work. Even though I messed up the freeze completely, I just did not note. Wait. Oh my goodness, this stun of Diggy. Diggy is so broken. Diggy is so broken. I love it. But yeah, I just did not. My brain somehow did not tell me that it was in Wizard Tower. What? I don't know. I just froze the Eagle and the Expo instead of Expo and Wizard. No clue what happened there, but I'm super happy that this playstyle worked. Over now to the strategy, since this is kind of like part of my test series where we're trying a couple of different strategies. I would... this strategy overall performed way better than I thought. This is the first thing. But at the same time, it's just way too base dependent. It's kind of similar to the Mass Witch attack, where you're really dependent on if it's a triple multi-inferno tower, if it's a double poison tower, you're pretty much... You can't say like GG, it's not really possible. So it's a really base dependent strategy. But for Clan Wars, where there's a lot of single inferno towers, I would definitely recommend people like players trying this strategy out. It has worked way better than expected. So for Legend, I would say no. For Clan War, I would say definitely yes, which kind of surprises me. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.